Dear culture people, when I ever watch TikTok and see how the young people like to dance up and ting, or I see the pages in the back of the paper advertising dances, what we used to call Brams. Well, we did dancing for an ever long time since. We four parents from Mother Africa used to dance, sing and play music, especially the drums to celebrate important social events. Well, then bring all that here when the colonizers kidnapped and enslaved them from the late 1600s. But supposing I was to tell you that they had a whole slave code back in 1688, trying to ban we people from moving about between plantations. The colonizers even tried to ban the people from playing drums, causing them to frighten the Africans with to send messages to one another across the plantations. And then the two failed slave rebellions. But all them try, the colonizers can't stop the people from dancing and playing the drums, especially on a Sunday. After a while, them figure out it was best to keep the workers happy with a little dance, so them left the people alone. But what then they know, dances was what part of the slaves' plan rebellions. In fact, the Buster Rebellion that took place Easter Sunday on April 14th, 1816 was organized at one of these self-same dances. What them also they know is that feasting and music and dancing and singing and clapping and speaking in tongues was how the people used to worship and celebrate the Most High God. The spiritual Baptists, or what we just call the tie heads, is who just carry on that legacy today. In 1826, as we get closer to emancipation, them introduced new laws, calling it one reform. This law caused a decline and in some cases, a disappearance of certain African cultural and religious practices. But you know, we is a resilient people, so we find ways to hide some and keep them till we're ready for them again. And so they resurface in other ways that the colonizers won't understand. Up to yesterday, I see some little children doing the limbo. Then they're so surprised when I tell them it originated on the slave ships with a piece of board as a way for the captured people to stay fit. They may have a clue, so I tell them about the Joan and the Johnny that was a fertility dance that they look a lot like the walk-up readers do upwards to now. Wanna know that the Queen's Park Gallery used it to be a dance hall back in the day? Yes, so people from one community would come out to dance, eat little food, drink a drink and have a grand old time, and then go and support other Brams in other districts. I love karaoke and dance on just like you in the community. Are two lovely traditions. It's only a pity more people ain't understand how they get started in the first place. But as long as I got them out, stories would have to get tell. Love, Muddah Sally.